We're starting this first week of November off with a Christmas bang. Hi everyone, my name is Shannon. I want to welcome you here to my channel, The Daily DIYer. There's lots of different ways for you to cover up the base of your Christmas tree, and I'm sure you've seen some of these gorgeous boxes, but they also come with a pretty hefty price tag. Today I'm going to show you how you can take inexpensive canvases from Dollar Tree to create a custom look for a fraction of the price. And we're going to do that with the help of the original super glue. I want to thank them for sponsoring today's video. So grab some of these 11 by 14 size canvases from Dollar Tree or out of your craft stash, and let's get to creating. So go ahead and get out your paint stir sticks. You're going to need 4 per canvas because we're going to frame these out and give them sort of a wood box look. And 2 of them per frame we don't really need to do anything to. We're going to set those aside, but 2 for each frame we are going to cut down because we need to create a frame, and these are a little bit too long for this side over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a hand saw and a miter box. You can find these at Walmart, really inexpensive, or I will link a affordable option from Amazon down in the description box below too. And basically we're just going to put these onto our canvas and mark where we need to cut, and then bring it over to our miter box. There's a little lip on the side here that will sit on the edge of your table. You'll put that mark that you just did with your pencil in this center little space, line it up and center it, and then go ahead and saw through. This is going to give you a straight cut. I would love to know how many Christmas trees you have on display during the holidays in your home. You can let me know down in the comments below. Last year, our home had 5. And because paint stir sticks are really thin, it takes no time at all and not a whole lot of muscle to cut through it with one of these hand saws. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat that with the next one. And now we have 2 longer ones and 2 shorter ones that are going to frame out our canvas perfectly. But before we do that, I do want to sand these down just a little bit to get any of the splinters off, and also so we can prep them to paint. These sanding blocks are so convenient and easy to use. You can also find these at Dollar Tree too. And then here is a really fun tip. You can line your work surface with wrapping paper so you don't get paint on your work surfaces. It just kind of makes your crafting space feel a little bit more festive for the holidays. And I have all of my paint stir sticks laid out so I can paint them. I'm going to use a brown acrylic paint and a foam paintbrush. And here's a little tip to save you some time. You just need 1 coat of this brown paint, and also just paint the top and the sides of the paint stir sticks. You don't have to flip these over and paint them, as we're going to be gluing these down and you won't see that back side anyway. And yes, I know our canvases are already white. However, I am going to give them a coat of white chalk paint, basically because it is going to seal up our canvas for us, make it a little bit easier to wipe clean if we need to. And because I am using a chalk paint, we're going to get a completely different finish on this, one that's more matte and also has more of a rustic look. And here's a close-up look of the right side without paint and the left side with paint so you can see the difference. And now for the fun part, we're going to put this all together. I have all of my components all ready to go, all dried. I have my smaller paint sticks on one side, my longer ones on the other so I don't get them mixed up. And we're going to grab out our Super Unix. And this is definitely not the first time you guys have seen me use this. I love Super Unix. It's one of my go-to adhesives. Let me tell you a little bit about why I grab this out more times than not. And I love it so much because it is an all material adhesive. So no matter what your craft project is, Super Unix is gonna work. So I have some here in my craft space, I have some in my workshop, I have some in my kitchen to have handy. It is just an all-purpose adhesive. It's also a gel-based adhesive, which gives you a little bit of dry time. So it's not an instant bond. You have about 10 seconds to move around your project before it's gonna start setting up. And it's also odor-free. That is a big one for me. And even better yet, you can find Super Unix on Amazon. I will make sure to have a link down in the description box so you can go check that out. Now let's put the Super Unix to use and start building this tree box. So we're gonna need to grab 2 of our longer sticks and 2 of our shorter sticks, 1 for each canvas. The longer one is going to go on the longer sides, and the 2 shorter ones are gonna go on the top and bottom. So it's basically gonna look like this. I like to lay it out first before I add any of my adhesive, because once it is stuck on here, it is not gonna come back off, which is what we want. So I'm gonna start with these longer sides. I'm just squeezing out a little bit of my Super Unix onto the back here. Add a few dabs, run a little wiggly line. You will line this up with the side of the canvas, and then just press down firmly for about 10 seconds and it's good to go. We're gonna repeat this process and go all the way around our canvas with these paint stir sticks. I'm gonna repeat that 4 more times too to finish all of them out. And now we're gonna do a little bit of detail work. You can see once we put the frame on the front, the sides are still white. So we're gonna come in with the same brown paint and our foam paintbrush and just paint that edge so it blends right in. So here they all are ready to go, except I want to make the very front one even more special. So I'm going to put a little personalization on this one. So of course here you can see I'm just adding a vinyl decal to the front of this just because basically I don't have the best handwriting. But if you do, you could just hand draw this on, you could skip it altogether, or you could add your own design, whatever matches your own home's decor. Now the missing piece to put this together is a square dowel rod. You can find these at craft stores and hardware stores with the regular round dowel rods. We're gonna need a square one though so that we can make a square box with our frames. And then I went ahead and cut down my square dowel rod into 4 equal pieces that are 9 inches long. Mine was a 5/8 inch size dowel with a 3-foot length, so hopefully that makes sense. I made them just a little bit shorter than the shorter sides of my canvases. And then we're gonna need our Super Unix again to attach the dowel rods to the back side of each canvas and then create a corner. So this is pretty much the same process as the paint stir sticks. I'm just adding my Super Unix to one side of that square dowel and making sure I line this up perfectly with the side edge of the canvas. Doing that on 2 sides of one canvas. We're gonna do this on a second canvas too, and then the side pieces will attach onto those. So you can see this first one has those 2 dowel rods on the sides there. That is going to give us our corner that we need to apply more Super Unix onto and then attach the next side piece on. Then you'll continue around doing the same thing until you have a square box. And here is a close-up look of what the inside looks like when it's all finished. And here's what it looks like all finished underneath my beautiful flocked pencil tree. I love the personalization on the front, especially as we're a blended family, so all of these personalizations mean a lot to us. I also really love that it looks very high-end, but at a very affordable price, as this only costs less than $10 to create. Make sure to check the links in the description box to Super Unix and other supplies I used to create this Christmas tree box. Also, subscribe so you can come back, as this is just day one of a week full of Christmas inspiration here on my channel, The Daily DIYer. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one. Happy holidays!